This is the Highly Sensitive Club, episode number 29. Have you been told you're too sensitive, too dramatic, or too much? Do you have big feelings and deep thoughts you don't always know what to do with? I'm Stephanie Lynn, a certified life coach and highly sensitive person. I've helped dozens of highly sensitive clients feel more energized, more confident, and more in control of their high sensitivity. In these episodes, you'll get the information and inspiration to level up your life as a highly sensitive person too. Welcome to the Highly Sensitive Club. Hello, highly sensitive person, and welcome to this week's episode of the Highly Sensitive Club. I am really enjoying these quick, short, and sweet episodes for the summer. And if you're listening to this when it's not summer, then I hope you can get some quick little helpful tips and nuggets and then move on to the next episode because you probably have a lot available to you. Today's episode is about why coaching is so valuable for highly sensitive people. I'm sure that you are a self-development junkie. Most of us highly sensitive people are. We love to learn and we love to grow, and our inner world is so deep and expansive that a lot of times we are our own best subject. We just love it. It is a great opportunity to work with a coach because, as I mentioned in one of my earlier episodes, coaching versus therapy, there are so many opportunities for you to grow from your present into the future and to follow your dreams and your visions and your goals. Coaching is perfect for that, whereas therapy is much better if you have some healing to do, if you're struggling with depression or anxiety, or if you have unresolved trauma. But for many people who are feeling functional in their lives, coaching is a great option for you. And I find that coaching is a great option for highly sensitive people in particular. And there are 5 reasons why this is the case. Number 1, a coach is someone who can help you process with someone who is outside your brain and who is unbiased. This is very crucial. If we talk to our friends and we talk to our loved ones, a lot of them, especially if they're highly sensitive people like us, are probably very good at listening to us. But they don't necessarily have the training and the skills to be able to see your mind from an objective vantage point and to reflect that back to you and to ask you thoughtful questions that are meant to draw out your own insights and your own awareness. This is crucial for highly sensitive people because not only are you externally processing with someone, but you're externally processing with someone who knows how to help you get in the direction you want to go, not just talk a lot and then not make a lot of progress. The second thing that makes coaching so great for highly sensitive people is that a coach can help you separate your emotional experience from the emotional experience of others. This happens in 2 ways. Number 1, it means that you don't get as upset about other people's opinions, thoughts, feelings, etc. But number 2, it helps you release other people's emotions when you've picked them up and you're carrying them around. And you can also avoid picking up other people's emotions in the first place. This is crucial for you, highly sensitive person, because I know you're getting drained carrying around other people's emotions. That does not have to be the case. Coach can help you actually figure out how to separate out your emotions from other people so that you can save your energy for you, and then you can show up for others in a way that's actually productive and helpful and not jumping in and getting upset and getting in the story with them. The third way that coaching is great for highly sensitive people is that we get really deep, and a coach can help you look at your mind in a completely different way. As someone who has a very rich inner world and lots of thoughts and lots of vivid things going on behind the scenes, being able to get deep with someone and have them actually show you your own mind is so valuable. We're so close to it, we don't always see other opportunities or ways to get deep on things that we take for granted. So getting that extra perspective and having someone be able to show you your mind is so crucial. Number 4, as I mentioned, you're probably a self-development junkie, so working with a coach helps you grow and develop yourself. You are going to learn so many skills. You're going to learn so many tools that you can use to help yourself in your everyday life and to grow in the direction that you want to grow. If you have ever tried to do this by yourself and had a really hard time, a coach is a great way to get out of that stuck and stagnant vibe and to have someone who knows what they're doing help you get where you want to go, especially when you're stuck or when you give up when there's obstacles. And number 5 is you learn how to do hard things and to change your brain over time. I recently learned that the brain is not that flexible. There is neuroplasticity and there is a lot of growth that can happen. Our brain is constantly changing and it's constantly learning new things. That is true. However, the structure of the brain and our habits in the brain can be very hard to overcome if we're not staying consistent with things over time, especially if the habits and the grooves in our brain and the neural pathways have been ingrained for a very long time. Having a coach who can help you check out your brain, check your habits, keep you accountable, and who can help keep you on track so that you can change your brain over time, that's how you make lasting change. It's like trying to do a diet versus making a lifestyle change. When you make the lifestyle change, it lasts for forever. And even when you have a backslide or you have an off day, you're not worried about a temporary fix or you're not trying to give yourself a magic pill. You're actually changing yourself from the inside out so that you can create the life that you want and doing it in a lasting foundational way. To recap, the 5 reasons that coaching is so crucial and so awesome for highly sensitive people are: number 1, you can process with someone outside of your brain. Number 2, helping you separate out your emotional experience from other people's emotional experiences. Number 3, get deep and look at your own mind. Having a coach helps you go a level below the surface where you might be living, and it gets much deeper than the casual conversations you might be having with your loved ones, even if they're great listeners. When you have a coach, they can really direct you to look at your own mind in a very objective and productive way. Number 4 is to grow and develop yourself. When you work with a coach, you're just continuing your natural self-development journey, and you're doing it with someone who understands the process and how to grow and change in the direction you want to go. And number 5 is you learn how to do hard things and to change your brain over time. This is a resilience muscle, which is something that highly sensitive people, when you develop that muscle, can really, really benefit from. If you need someone to help you make those changes, then a coach is the way to go. If you've been listening to the episodes, you're interested in coaching, and you like what I'm putting down and you're picking it up, then there are 2 ways that you can work with me. The first is one-on-one private coaching, which I find is best for my clients who really want that focused attention with someone who's consistently following your path with you and who wants the extra accountability while you're making big, lasting changes in your life. I also have my signature program, Emotional Alchemy, to help you learn how to feel your feels and to process your emotions and to separate out your emotions from other people's emotions. This is a 6-week program that I do run live with a very small group so that we can have that intimacy that highly sensitive people love. And that will be starting again in mid-August. So if you are interested in either one of those things, I want you to go to stephanielynn.com and book a call. There are buttons all over the place, but that's the fastest way for you to be able to have a conversation with me. I will help you sort through your own brain and figure out a plan so that you can go from where you are to where you want to be. And no matter what happens, if you want to work with me or if you are still on the fence or it's not the right time, at least you still have the plan and you know where to go. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode, another short and sweet one, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for listening. If you're ready to take what you learned today to the next level, head over to StephanieLynn, that's LINN.com, and book a consultation call to get started. I can't wait to see you there, my dear HSP.